Hello and welcome to a special broadcast on a Super 8 stage of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup on DD India. Today in Super 8, it's a clash worthy of a grand finale as India take on South Africa in what many are calling a final before the final. Two unbeaten giants, one high-stakes Super 8 encounter and electric atmosphere of the Narendra Modi Stadium set the stage for a blockbuster showdown on black soil under the lights. With India riding a dominant winning streak and South Africa eager to rewrite the recent history, this isn't just a match. It's the newest rivalry in the world of cricket, catching fire, power-packed openers, world-class pace attack and tactical battle promise an unforgettable night. And we bring you expert analysis, exclusive insights and all the excitement leading up to this epic encounter right here on DD India. So let's get started. India have raised the T20 international bar so high, 12-1 in the T20 World Cup and 45-4 in the bilaterals in the 2024 T20 World Cup, that even a above par score feels normal. Now, India's unbeaten run in the T20 World Cup now enters the Super 8 stage with a high-profile clash between against South Africa. A repeat of the 2024 T20 final and a contest between two informed sides. DD India's Abhishek reports from Ahmedabad.
India begin their Super 8 campaign with a blockbuster against South Africa. Both teams unbeaten, both in commanding form and a repeat of the last T20 World Cup final. With 4 wins in 4 matches, India have looked the most complete side in the tournament, dominating the key phases with both bat and ball and producing a different match winner every night. The only talking point is Abhishek Sharma, 3 games without a run, but in this format, one power play is enough to change the direction of a match and the team continues to back its impact player. South Africa meanwhile arrive with a different identity. Their campaign has been built on collective strength, contributions across the batting order and a bowling attack that has delivered in partnerships. The head-to-head numbers favour India. They lead South Africa 21-13 in T20 internationals and 5-2 in T20 World Cups, including the title clash in 2024. The venue adds another layer to the contest. In 12 T20 internationals at the Narendra Modi Stadium, teams batting first have won 7 times. The average first innings score is 173 and India's 234 for 4 against New Zealand remains the highest total at this venue. It was here in Ahmedabad that India beat South Africa by 30 runs in a high-scoring thriller just a couple of months ago. Suryakumar Yadav and his side will be hoping for a repeat, but on a much bigger stage now.
India's perfect run in T20 World Cup 2026 now faces its biggest test. A Super 8 showdown against mighty South Africans. A repeat of 2024 World Cup final with both sides arrive at Narendra Modi Stadium unbeaten. Certainly high stakes, high quality encounter. With cameraman SP Dubey, this is Abhishek Mahajan in Ahmedabad for DD India.
Now let's take a look at the records of the key players from both the teams ahead of the blockbuster Super 8 clash in the ICC T20 World Cup. Let's talk about the first Indian player, Suryakumar Yadav. In 15 matches, he has scored 406 runs. Talking about the centuries, 1 century and 4 half centuries. Strike rate 156.15. Talking about the next player, Hardik Pandya. In 20 matches against South Africa, he has scored 373 runs. 0 century and 2 half centuries. Strike rate stupendous, 140.22. So he will be the key man for India in today's match. And the next player, Ishan Kishan, in 5 matches, 206 runs against South African team, and he scored 2 half centuries with a stupendous strike rate of 150.36. Jasprit Bumrah, if we talk about this player, we know that he is our strength in the death overs. In 6 matches, he has taken 7 wickets. Best figure are 2 for 7, and with an economy rate of 7.3 against the South African team. Now the local boy from Gujarat, Aksar Patel. 18 matches and 13 wickets against South Africa. The best bowling figures are 2 for 6 and the economy rate is 4.41. So today we are hoping at his home ground, definitely he will do something extraordinary. Talking about the South African player, first Quinton de Kock. In 15 matches, he has scored 507 runs against India and scored 6 half-centuries with a strike rate of 149.55. He will be the key man for the South African team today. Adrian Markram, the captain, 15 matches, 327 runs he has scored against India and 2 half-centuries, strike rate 131.85. And talking about the next key player for South Africa, Tristan Stubbs, in 14 matches, 210 runs. So far, no half-century, no century, and the strike rate is 121. And talking about their key bowler for the South Africa in this match, Rabada. In 13 matches, he has taken 9 wickets, best figure 3 for 39, and economy rate is 7.45. He may be a crucial man for South Africa in today's match, considering his form in the tournament. Keshav Maharaj, their most important spinner. Matches 16, 15 wickets, and best figures of 2 for 23, and the economy rate is 8.8. Now, let's take a look at the India's likely playing 11 for this match. We know that if we talk about the captain is Suryakumar Yadav, then Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma, Rinku Singh, Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dube, Ishan Kishan, Akshar Patel may be there today in place of Washington Sundar, Arshdeep Singh, Jasprit Bumrah and Varun Chakravarti. We can say that a solid playing 11 here, looking like hopefully today this playing 11 will feature in Ahmedabad. Now the next, the South Africa's likely playing 11. Captain Adrian Markram, Quinton de Kock wicketkeeper, David Bravis, Corbin Bosch, David Miller, and there may be a choice between Kagiso Rabada and Henrik Nokia, Ryan Rickelton, Tristan Stubbs, Marco Jansen, Keshav Maharaj and Lungi Angedi. We can say the team, their strength is pace, but let's see how the match pans out at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Now, let's take a look at the fans' reaction from ground zero ahead of this marquee clash in Ahmedabad.
India versus South Africa at Narendra Modi Stadium, and it's a Super 8 showdown, and we have some fans with us who will take their seats shortly. Big game today between India versus South Africa. Who's going to be the X factor from India, you think?
Today Abhishek Sharma is going to rock because he's just going to roar today. After 3 ducks, he's going to have a great match today. And India is going to lift this World Cup. Last 2023 finals, I came here. I went detached from all over from Chennai. I just come here. I wanted India to beat Australia, but Australia escaped. India is going to lift this World Cup.
But South Africa is also doing well. I mean, they are also unbeaten. Do you think there'll be a good competition to India?
Yeah, after India, I believe South Africa is the strongest contender to win this World Cup, and it is going to be a very close contest. But we are definitely cheering for India, and we think India will going to win this match.
You think Abhishek Sharma or someone else
नहीं,
will
मैं बोल रहा
come
हूँ
forward
ना,
and
ये
do well?
order वही है
Sharma and Tilak Verma will be expected
गेस्ट से पूछा है फिर वो गड़बड़
Nobody
गया.
else, but these two are going to rock today. After 3 ducks, we'll all wish Abhishek Sharma should score a century today.
It's a good thing that Team India is also backing Abhishek Sharma, and these fans are also backing Abhishek Sharma, who is due. Everyone is saying that he's going to come good and do well today. Who do you think will do well apart from Abhishek?
Kishan is also in a good form, very good form. He's in a great form, and it is a batting wicket. So we need at least 200 on the board to defend the total, because their batting lineup is also very long. So we at least need 200 on the board, batting first 200, and we're going to win this.
Abhishek Sharma or some other player, who are you supporting?
Abhishek Sharma.
Abhishek Sharma will score a century today for sure.
All right, everyone is cheering for India, and everyone is saying that Abhishek Sharma will come good, and we might see a good score, a big score by Team India and also Abhishek Sharma. With cameraman Satyaprakash Dubey, this is Abhishek Mahajan in Ahmedabad for DD India.
And we all know that India have raised the T20 bar so high that the 12-0 in the T20 World Cup and 45-4 in the bilateral series. Since the 2024 World Cup, that what a kind of record our Indian team have. And to just break down this match, we have with us Ajay Mehra, the cricket commentator, and we know that the former cricketer is joining us. Also with us, our reporter from the ground zero, Abhishek. Just first, coming to you, Ajay, if you talk about this match, we know that a high-octane marquee match between the two teams. So overall, if you take a look this Indian side, we have seen that multiple match winners in this Indian team. And also if you take a look about today's match, if you take a look at the chasing is a good, we know that considering the Duke could be a factor here. So do you think, but also a record suggests that here the most important thing is that the team batting first have won more matches. So what's your take on that, Ajay?
Yeah, Narayan, first of all, thank you so much. I just feel, Narayan, that yes, chasing could be a better option. Just seeing the conditions there in Ahmedabad, because sometimes what happens is the dew sets in, it's not easy for the spinners. And, you know, India will be relying on the spinners as well. So I think that could be a factor. You know, you want to, India have batted most of the time in this tournament first. So I think, bowling second is going to be a challenge for both the sides, because South Africa as well, they have someone like Keshav Maharaj, they have Markram who can bowl their off spin. You never know about dew, because I remember the India-Netherlands game. There was that late dew that set in. It was pretty late, but the dew did come in. So I think that's going to be one of the dilemmas for the captain as well. But as you mentioned, team batting first have done well. The average score here in Ahmedabad is so all those factors put together, I feel, somehow toss could be critical.
Toss may be a crucial factor, as Ajay said, that chasing will be a better option. DD India correspondent Abhishek Mahajan is also joining us. Abhishek, if we talk about electric atmosphere is visible here in Ahmedabad. So how the fans are reacting ahead of this important Super 8 match? Abhishek. I think voice was... Ajay, coming back to you, as there is a disconnection between our reporter and us. Given the India's relative discomfort against the off-spin in this tournament, could we see ADM Markan open the bowling, especially with both Markram and Tristan Stubbs putting in the overs at the nets?
Absolutely, because, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, both left-handers out there, and I'm sure, they'll be playing some different. We have seen throughout the tournament as well, Narayan, the way, a lot of teams have started with the spinners, the off spinners as well. So that could be a crucial factor as well. And I'm sure, we just understood even yesterday that they were practicing that. You rightly mentioned Stubbs as well. He can bowl those off spinners. So they'll be coming fully prepared as well, South Africa. Look, as you mentioned, the Indian record is tremendous. India have done so well. This team looks really different. But you can never really count on South Africa, because they're a good side. Narayan, a lot of their players, they have played in the IPL as well. They have played at the Narendra Modi Stadium. They know the country. So I think it's going to be a great contest. This one is going to be absolutely a high voltage contest. It's a phenomenal, stadium. The atmosphere is great. So, but I think South Africa will be doing something different, and probably just seeing the black soil surface here, they might be starting with us.
Right, as you said that a black soil pitch will be there. Abhishek is also joining us. Abhishek, there are reports that black soil pitch may be used in today's match. So how is it going to impact the course of the match, considering the fact that we know sometimes it works slowly? So is it good for South Africa or India?
Yes, Narayan, black soil pitch will be used today. Pitch number 5, the last game between India versus Netherlands, that was played on pitch 4. Today's will be pitch 5. But we have fans from different regions today, Narayan. We have got a fan from South Africa. We have an English fan also who is supporting India. And of course, he's also an Indian fan. First of all, I'll come to you. You think South Africa can give a tough competition to India in today's game?
Well, I really hope so. I've travelled all the way from Cape Town, especially to see South Africa to beat India. So I'll be very disappointed if they don't. Let's hope so. I think it would be lovely to be here. I'm very happy to be in India, but I want South Africa to win. in the final as well.
What do you think India's strength is?
I think India's strength obviously is right across the field. No problem about that at all. But I detect amongst all these Indian fans, they're a little bit worried about this evening, facing the might of South Africa. They all look extremely worried to me.
What do you have to say?
I think it's going to be a clean sweep. Abhishek is going to score runs, and South Africa, I mean, we'll be better luck next time. India!
Yes, Narayan, we have got Indian fans and a South African fan also who is obviously supporting South Africa. But yes, everyone is expecting to be a good game because it's a major showdown. It's a final before the final, virtual final we can say. But yes, momentum is very important. Whoever wins today, whoever handles the pressure better is going to win today, I think.
Good point.
Definitely, we know that's going to be a cracker of a contest, and fans all across the world are assembled at the iconic Narendra Modi Stadium to witness two marquee teams. Ajay, coming to you, India have stacked up their top order with as many as 6 left-handers in their preferred top 8 at this T20 World Cup. Does that make them vulnerable, especially against the quality spin attack?
I feel, sometimes you think that you need a right-hander, Narayan, and there was talk as well about Sanju Samson, that will he make the cut as well. But I think, when you have quality in the left-handers, when you have left-handers who can play spin well, I think that's what India is going with. That exactly what Suryakumar Yadav also mentioned. Players, you have to back your players as well. Abhishek Sharma, we all know, Narayan, last year was phenomenal. And, there's a phase that comes with the greatest of the players. You don't get runs sometimes, but you have to back your players as well. And I think, it's a good thing. You're right, sometimes you need the right-handers as well. But I think, the strength, the Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma, the way they're batting T20s, they have been explosive. Shivam Dubey, Rinku Singh, all left-handers. So I think, India is going with the strength and with players who have done really well in this format.
Now, very right, as you said, the players who are in the form, who are the best available option, are given a chance. Abhishek, coming to you, all the fans we saw cheering for the Abhishek Sharma, that they are also saying that today he will hit 100. But Abhishek Sharma hasn't quite hit his peak yet in this tournament. What does he need to, especially technically and the mentally, to get back to the explosive best on the big stage? We know that what he has done for the Indian cricket in the last 2 years.
Yes, absolutely, Narayan. Abhishek Sharma, I mean, you feel for him. I mean, same question was asked from Suryakumar Yadav also yesterday. And we discussed about it, that what Suryakumar Yadav's answer was that we don't need to worry about Abhishek Sharma's form. He's hitting the ball well in the nets also. That's what bowling coach Morne Mortal also said. And Suryakumar Yadav went on to say that I worry about them who are worrying about Abhishek Sharma's form, and that's the kind of impact that he has. He's #1 batter in T20s. We all know what he has done in the last 1 year or so, 736 runs to be precise in the last 1 year. And I think slowing up the pace, opposition has also worked hard. They have done their homework well, and slowing up the pace has worked well for the opposition, cramping up his arc where he hits and taking one at cover boundary and then one at long off. I think that's the strategy for the opposition against Abhishek Sharma. But I think cricket pundits are also saying, experts are also saying that it's a matter of time. I think it's a matter of one game. He needs to focus on getting off the mark first, give himself some time. We also saw day before yesterday that Gautam Gambhir also was talking to Abhishek Sharma. He was listening to him also. But yes, that's what Abhishek Sharma's game is. He hits the ball right from the word go. But I think, like experts are also saying, he needs to give himself some time. And if he gets going, and let me tell you, Narayan, this is a belter of a wicket. Even though the match is being played on black soil, but the same pitch was used, if you see, in December when India played against South Africa, the last game of the bilateral series. India had scored 231 and India went on to win that game by 30 runs.
It's a good wicket, but first few overs, first power play, I think 6 overs will be very important. Power play will be very important, and if Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan, they get going, I think any total is possible. But India, if they are batting first, winning the toss, I think they'll be focusing on nothing less than 200.
Definitely, I think here on this wicket, 200 will be a par score for any team. Definitely, as you mentioned, that Abhishek Sharma should give some time. He should play for 2 overs, and rather than he should also play with straight bat. Ajay, coming to you, when you talk about both the teams comparing the Indian power hitters versus the South African power hitters, who do you think has an edge in this match, considering both the teams are exceptional?
Narayan, I feel the Indian power hitters, because someone like Hardik Pandya, Rinku Singh, Shivam Dube, they're phenomenal. Not to take anything away from South Africa, they're a very good side as well. But I just feel, the Indian team, just the way they have played, and they know the conditions pretty well. I definitely feel that India have that edge as well, because they play spin well, they know how to go about. Shivam Dube last game, you remember, Narayan was phenomenal with the bat as well. So I think everything combined, India looked to be a very settled unit. Yes, there's a lot of talk about Abhishek Sharma, but as Abhishek rightly mentioned, that he needs to give him some time as well. You have to play percentage cricket, respect the good deliveries, and the runs will be coming for you. But I think overall this Indian batting has the depth, they know how to go about, and I'm sure once even they're batting first or chasing whatever the toss, we don't know, but they have in them to win this game.
Definitely, as you mentioned, India has a better power hitting capability than the South African counterpart. But coming to you, Abhishek, if we talk about this match, we have seen multiple important matches at this venue, at the Narendra Modi Stadium, but our reporter has been disconnected. Ajay, coming to you, when you compare both the teams, if we talk about in terms of their pace bowling attack and India's batting strength, so do you think that it's a 50-50 contest, or South Africa has an edge or India has an edge in terms of their pacers and India's batters?
Look, Narayan, no doubt about that. South Africa, they have a quality attack. They have a pace attack that has got quality. Once you have someone like Ngidi, you have Rabada, you don't know whether Nokia is going to play or not, but they have that quality. They have got experience as well. On the other hand, India, I feel, will be going with Arshdeep in this game. Of course, Bumrah is there, and then you have Hardik Pandya. So, they will be the 3 seamers. And why say Arshdeep? Because, what he can do well, Narayan, is pick up those early wickets as well. You've seen him, he's a very good death. The lineup, I think this is the lineup. That I'm also going with, the Indian, lineup for this game. Rinku Singh, Shivam Dube, Akshar Patel, Bumrah. So I think, these 3 bowlers, these 3 seamers in Bumrah, Arshdeep and Hardik Pandya, they could do the job as well. And remember, Hardik led this franchise as well, for a number of years, and he won it at this very venue. So he knows the conditions pretty well. He knows what length to bowl on these surfaces. It's a black soil surface, so the ball won't be getting as much, height as well as that happens on a red clay surface. But I still feel the bounce is going to be true on this surface. And, then you have this quality spinners in Varun Chakravarti. So, yes, South Africa have a good bowling lineup, no doubt about that. But I just feel Indian, the strength is the spinners and the batting as well.
So definitely this Indian team, we can say that the way they have played in the recent past, after 2024 World Cup, the kind of cricket they have played, we all know that they are favourite to lift the trophy and can become the first team to defend the trophy. Also a first team who can win the trophy in the home condition. Abhishek, as we are running short of time, a quick reaction from you. As you have met the fans, you are just taking everything at the ground zero, the fans' reaction, the excitement of the fans at the world's largest cricket stadium. So, your opinion, it's a 50-50 or India has an edge?
I think Narayan, India has an edge. Looking at the quality of the spinners that India have, batters also. And again we are saying that if Abhishek Sharma gets going, if he plays for the power play, then it will be very difficult to handle Indian batters. I think it's India, advantage India.
So our correspondent is saying it's advantage India. One quick reaction from our guest, Ajay Mehra. Ajay, your reaction, it's your percentage. It's a 50-50 or the 60-40?
Narayan, I just want South Africa to choke again. That's all. India. I want them to choke in this game, and of course, I feel India have an edge. I say 70-30 in favor of India. I go with Abhishek Mahajan.
Definitely. So our guest, our reporter, both are saying that it is India's favorite. Definitely, we know that India is the best team in the T20 format, and there is a big difference of quality between India and other teams. And so we are hoping that India will continue that winning momentum and will their first match of the Super 8 and just make a case to defend this T20 World Cup. Thanks, gentlemen, for joining and giving a wonderful perspective of this T20 World Cup Super 8 match. Thanks a lot. So that's all we have for you in the special broadcast on DD India between India and South Africa Super 8 match on the ICC T20 World Cup. Thanks for watching. We will back next weekend, the next match of India to analyze it with more stories and all the big moments from the ICC T20 World Cup. Until then, take care and keep watching DD India. Namaskar.